have any hidden talents. I don't know if it's a talent, but I do have a hobby of sketching. So here's my sketchbook. I thought I'd show you a couple of my favorite sketches I've done. There's this goat kind of creature I've drawn before. Not exactly sure what it is, but I like it. And a few other ones. Let's see if I could find it. I've drawn Smeagol from The Hobbit. Let's see if I can find him. Aha! Smeagol. Yeah, those are some of my favorite sketches. There's a lot in there, some really bad, mostly bad. Have I ever seriously considered quitting social media? Yes, I have a lot. Mainly towards the beginning, I think when we were blowing up, because we were blowing up because of a lot of hate. And I was only 15, so I didn't know how to deal with it. I just kind of wanted to be done with it. But I got through it. And here I am, still with social media, but I may end up I may get rid of social media in the far future when I'm like 30. But right now I'm gonna stick with it. If I could find out one thing about my future, what would it be? I don't think anyone should know too much about their future. Next, okay. If you could have your dream vacation, where would you go and what would you do? I don't know, my dream vacation, I don't think it would just be one place. I think I would want to like travel the world. I would love to go to Paris, Switzerland, Edinburgh, Scotland. I would love to go to New York during Christmas and go on the skating rink. There's a lot of places I would love to visit and crazy things I would want to do, like bungee jumping, maybe skydiving. Anyways, you get the gist of what my vacation would be. It would be a frickin' party. So, if I could meet any 3 people, dead or alive, who would it be? Okay, Eddie Redmayne. He is one of my favorite actors because he is so freaking talented. The things that he does and the quirks he's added to his characters, it's really inspiring. Okay, next, Ralph Macchio. My dad's looking at me. But Isabel and I, my sister Isabel, we recently saw the Karate Kid movies and we said that we both want to meet, she wants to meet William Zabka. And I want to meet Ralph Macchio. So that's gonna be sometime, we're gonna do that together, meet them. Third, Bill Skarsgård. Totally not because he's one of my celebrity crushes, but no, I love the It movies and the way he brought the character to life was really cool. And it's also very inspiring. The quirks he added and the facial expressions, it is so cool. Okay, next. What advice would I have for someone that wants to be a social media creator? I would say advice, don't engage the hate because haters, the one thing they're looking for is a reaction. And if you give them what they want, they will never stop. So if you just ignore it, try your best to ignore it and keep doing you, be yourself, because not only will it inspire others that see that you're being yourself on social media, not paying attention to the hate, also the haters will get bored and leave because they see it's not doing anything and then they'll move on. So, from real experience, it works. What are my favorite movies of all time? There are too many. Okay, Back to the Future movies, the It movies, oh my God. Is it weird to say that a horror movie is a comfort movie for me? Maybe not, I don't know, maybe. Anyways, Harry Potter movies, Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them, love those movies. The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, I could go on and on, but there's a time limit. So, moving on. What is one of your most embarrassing moments? Okay, I say I love you a lot to my family and to my siblings, and I am not ashamed to say that, by the way, but it does become a problem going out in public. So for example, I was I'm not gonna say who, but someone came up to me and she was complimenting my outfit. And she said, "Oh my gosh, I love your outfit." And then I was like, "Oh, thank you." And you kind of get, I don't know if this is just me, but I get that feeling like I want to compliment them back. Otherwise it just feels like, "Oh, thank you." And I might be brushing it off. I don't want it to come off that way. I want to, like compliment something about them too. So then they started like walking away and I said, "I love you." And then, I don't know if you're gonna understand this reference, but I pulled a George McFly and did this arm movement and said, "Oh, I meant to say I love your outfit." So that was really awkward because it wasn't a "love you, bye," like that best friends kind of thing. It was "I love you." And that has happened a lot. So like co-workers, teachers, friends. It's really awkward. Moving on. What is your biggest pet peeve? Okay, I don't know if this is my biggest pet peeve, but it was the first thing that came to mind. And I'll use an example. I think it was a couple days ago, we were setting up band and I was wrapping up the chords nicely. And then I went behind my drum set and Jack said, "No, that's not how you do it." And then he unwrapped all of the chords and then wrapped it back up and it looked exactly the same. So I guess what I'm saying is when you do, how you do something, whether it's cleaning or whatever it is, and they say, no, they take it down and then put it back up, but it's exactly the same. It is so annoying. It's like, why? Okay, what is your favorite birthday memory? Oh, probably my 8th birthday. I remember that one so clearly. I went out on a day out with my mom and dad and we got lunch, we went to Starbucks and just kind of made a whole day of it. And then when I remember driving down the street and I heard drums. And I was like, "What? Drums? What is this?" And then my mom and dad, they're like, "Oh, it's just a CD playing in the house." I was like, "Okay." And so when I got into the house, I saw my drummer teacher playing on the drums on this huge 6-piece drum set. Yeah. And I was speechless because it was my first drum kit. And I had lessons, I think about a month before then. And I was just practicing on stools. I love that birthday. And that's when I really first started drumming because that was around 8 years old is when I started and I got my first kit then. So that was a great memory. That is a great memory. What would be the one superpower you would choose to have? Teleportation. Because then I could go anywhere I want at any time. When did we first go viral? We first went viral May of 2020. Although I remember thinking the build up to May 2020 is we started getting like 1,000 views and I thought that was viral and I was like, "Oh, we got 1,000!" And then we would get 10,000. I was like, "We got a K!" And so I thought that was viral. I mean, viral I think is like in the 100,000s and that was May of 2020 and that's when that started. Do I see social media as a long-term career path? If not, what could you see yourself doing? No, I do not see social media as a long-term career path. I see myself in the band and acting in movies and or TV shows. That's probably about it. What's my favorite holiday? I would probably say Christmas. I love Christmas because it's super magical and I have so many great memories associated with waking up on Christmas morning or Christmas Eve, the Christmas cookies and getting to go shop. I love buying presents for other people. I just love to see them open it and their smile on their face. It really makes my day. What's my goal for where I'll be 3 years from today? I see myself doing worldwide arena tours and acting in movies and TV shows. And I think that's about it, but you really never know where life might take you, so I'm excited. Well, those were all 15 questions. I want to thank you, Famous Birthdays, for having this interview with me, and thank you for everyone to watching. I'm Emily Jones. See you later.